It's that time again. Ludum Dare 39 is upon us. If you're new, welcome, and congrats. Whether you're an industry veteran or you're brand new to games, it takes a lot of energy to commit to something new, especially something as daunting as a game jam. If you're returning, welcome back. This year I'll be marking 5 years without missing a single Ludum Dare, and to celebrate, I wanted to share my 5 top tips for surviving 5 years of the jam. But first, we need to talk about what Ludum Dare is. Ludum Dare is a quarterly event in which thousands of game developers from all over the world come together both online and in person to bring a bunch of awesome games into existence in just one weekend. During Ludum Dare, games are built around a central theme which is announced at the very beginning of the jam, usually about 9 p.m. Friday my time. The jam has 2 rule sets. In the jam, you can work alone or in a team for up to 72 hours to create a game, using any tools, libraries, assets, or resources you have the legal right to use. The compo is the more strict rule set. As part of the compo, you must make your entire game from scratch in 48 hours. When submitting to the compo, you're also required to share the source code of your project. At the end of the weekend, everyone submits their games and judging begins. For the next 2 weeks, everyone plays, rates, and leaves feedback on each other's games. Your game may be judged in up to 8 categories. Innovation, how unique, creative, or downright strange your game is. Fun, this one kind of stands for itself here. If I forget that I started playing your game to review it, then it's probably getting a high score. Theme, how well your game fits the theme of the jam. Graphics, this is all about the eye candy. The better your game looks, the better it'll do here. Audio, this is how well the game sounds. It doesn't have to just be about the soundtrack. Be mindful of Foley, or environmental sounds, as well as sound effects. There's a number of great tools for generating sound effects listed on the Ludum Dare website. Humor. The humor category is a reflection of how funny your game is, whether that's in writing or in gameplay. Mood. This is all about emotion. Games are a great way at creating a targeted emotion or experience, and the better your game is at doing it, the better it'll do in this category. Overall, this is a catch-all category, and the most subjective one, but generally it reflects how jammers felt about your game on the whole. Overall, the more ratings you give out, the more ratings you'll receive, so make sure you rate as many games as possible during the rating period. Now, on to my 5 tips. Number 1. Sleep. I can't stress this enough. When I started Ludum Dare, I thought shotgunning energy drinks and staying up all night was how everybody jammed. But by the end of the jam, I found myself stressed, tired, and frustrated. My habits almost led to me becoming completely dissuaded with game jams. The fact of the matter is, when you're tired, you're less productive, less creative, more easily frustrated, more easily overwhelmed, more likely to have a bad time, and less likely to jam again. Try to plan your work around getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. The games that I'm happiest with came from jams where I got a full night's sleep every night. Number 2. Eat and drink healthy. Remember, you're going to be sitting around all weekend, and making games on an upset belly just isn't possible. This is a game jam, so I'm not here to tell you not to drink caffeine, but be mindful of your sources. Plain tea or coffee is way better than Red Bull. Be sure you're drinking lots of water. Being well hydrated keeps you feeling fresh and energized. Go shopping ahead of time and stock up on healthy snacks like fruits, nuts, and veggies. Try to avoid carby, greasy, or sugary snacks, because you can't make good games on an upset tummy. If you can, plan your meals ahead of time, whether that's pre-making all of your meals or just picking out a few meals that you want to make during the jam. The less time you spend thinking about what you're going to eat, the more time you have to work on your game. 3. Take breaks. When you're stuck on a problem, taking a break and stepping away for a bit can go a long way. If you're really stuck on a problem, take a nice long shower. Even if you don't figure out your problem, you'll have given your body and eyes a nice rest, and you'll feel fresh and clean. Use meals as a self-regulated long break. You can use this time to check up on other people's projects on the Ludum Dare website or on Twitter. 4. Scope small, GIF early, and iterate. Imagine the jam was only 4 hours long. What would you make then? Take that and build it. Set a goal to have your core gameplay implemented within the first few hours of the jam. Once your core gameplay is in, play with it. What's missing? What are you suddenly inspired to add? And what could be cut? Do a polish pass on your game early on, make a GIF, then post it to Twitter with the hashtag LDJam and on the Ludum Dare website. If you can, post a build. You'll get feedback that'll both help to motivate you to keep going as well as identify key design issues early on. Keep iterating. Add more levels, more characters, and more items. 5. Have fun. Remember that you're making games with thousands of others from across the globe. Have fun with it. This is supposed to be an enjoyable weekend. Give feedback on other jammers' games. If you like what they're doing, tell them that. Be silly and weird. Make games that get covered by the AV Club because of their graphics options. Whether it's your first time or you're returning a seasoned vet, you're about to embark on an awesome weekend journey. Share those gifts with me on Twitter, get inspired, and make cool stuff.